Alright, hey guys, so Golem has been out for a few days now, and I'll talk about is it worth your time fighting it. So let's go take a look at the prices of his drops on AH. So right now we see on the front page a maxed out pet, 50 strength, 150 HP, all the stats. It does with the 500% toss damage, and it's 240 mil. Now, is that worth it? I am gonna say no, since I believe the third skill is bugged, since it scales with crit damage. It should not. There's another pet with a similar damage thing on it, but it does not crit because it's a debuff and this is a hit, but this one should not crit either. Once it is fixed, it should be, I'd say it's perfectly balanced. It will do like less than a mil. But 240 mil for a max pet, that's pretty good. Like a max drag pet's like double that. So let's run through, see what like a average price golem pet is, 80 mil. So they're about 60 mil, give or take. Let's go look at the epic drops. So an epic drop is, like a mil, like a few mil on most. So you're either getting a good drop or a bad drop. There's also, let's go, we gotta refresh the age, a tier boost item drop. Right? So this thing is 100 mil. So you have a chance to get a 100 mil item, you have a chance to get a 60 mil item as a drop from this boss. So far, it seems pretty worth doing. Now, how do you get the boss to spawn? Everyone should know this at this point. It's pretty much killing zealots in the end. And it's like, wait, killing zealots in the end? Oh no, I'm gonna have to relog. But killing zealots in the end is insane. So it is currently the best moneymaker in the game, besides maybe like insane luck dragons. Well, I can't go to the end. But one of the issues with the boss itself in general is how are you going to people in young armor have no opportunity to get any of the drops, since every lobby there are people going in and sniping their boss, which is kind of lame if you ask me. That it needs to be changed. I don't understand why, like the idea behind the whole like the boss is as a break from farming summoning eyes. Oh, he finally made it to the end after like 8 tries. But yeah, it's literally supposed to be a break. And the people who worked their butt off to spawn the boss just has it yoinked by some guy that just, was just like, I want the drops. Unfortunately, this lobby, I guess the lobby's just reset. There is no golem head or anything or any phases started yet. So it's like a fresh lobby, I suppose. Or maybe it just doesn't work in Speak Event. I don't know. But the thing is, pretty much, if you want to farm efficiently, you're going to be hopping lobbies, getting people to warp you, all this other stuff that is not really fun. If you stay in a lobby, I'd say you get a fight maybe like once an hour at least. So you can farm eyes, make like a few mil, and you can chance yourself to get a drop. Now, is it worth your time? It's a mixed bag. If you're lobby hopping, it's a little more worth. But if you're sitting in the lobby, it's just not as good. So you could spend 100 hours farming it, right? If you get a drop in 100 hours, nice. You made like 1 mil an hour worth. But if you don't get anything, which I know people spend like 10 hours farming it, they killed hundreds of bosses from lobby hopping, and they didn't get anything. So just let that think about that for a bit. I mean, if you're lucky and get a drop, it's worth. But as you guys know, I'm always sitting here like, man, RNGs, not fun at all. And this is another one of those like super RNGs. Like I killed like at least 10 bosses myself, only getting poppies, and hearing like a group of people like do that stuff and literally like 300 kills and they get nothing, like that's pretty demoralizing. And you can tell from the amount of them on AH. Like we go like quickly look, there's only like a few on AH at a time, so they're surprisingly like a rare drop. So I'd keep that in mind. And if you want, like, Golem Pet is definitely a good pet. And if you want it, it's just trying to farm it instead of picking up on H, since you can save your money. But if your gear is low, it is not going to be worth your time trying to fight the boss, since you will just have like your first place stolen. But if you're an eye farmer, you will probably get like less people farming your eyes, so you'll be able to get more money, which is pretty cool. However, I think they need to change it so there's a weight system based on how many zealots you kill, so the reward system actually benefits the people who are grinding for it instead of the people who are lobby hopping. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it on this topic. Like, it was cool and all, but There's also some issues with defending the boss. Like there's a bunch of people crowding it, and it's a tiny enemy, and no one can hit it. So yeah, hopefully going forward they don't make that mistake again, or the game will be a mess. Anyway, it's also like the Headless Horseman actually. Similar fight. Everyone just pieing the boss. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.